Want to know what a real man would tell their lady about love and life? You're in the right place. This is Hello Ladies with Rom Wills. Rom Wills is a speaker and author of several books on relationships. Grab some wine, sit back, and enjoy.
Hello, ladies. Welcome to my spot. Let go of the need to be right. That's right, I said it. Look, ladies, like I said, I'm going to tell y'all what y'all need to do to get that good guy, but I'm going to have some tough love. And this is a big issue with a lot of men when they're dealing with women. A big issue. Too often, you get a guy who, he's trying to express something or tell a woman something, or they get into a disagreement, and she's going to argue against it because she feel like her way is the right way. And this is particularly the case with black men dealing with black women. As always, I know I have women of other groups on here, but no, this is a very big complaint. This is a pet peeve, and this is a problem that many women have to look at in themselves. And I've seen this with too many women, and it's just like, for me, I've told some women some stuff, and they had to begrudgingly say I'm right. I was right about something. And I was just like, well, why didn't you just listen to what I had to say, check it out, then determine? Instead of just automatically assuming what was coming out my mouth is wrong. See, too many women don't think like a black man especially don't know what he's talking about. Too many got that attitude. But it hurts the woman. Because look, if you got that need to be right, for what? You're not learning anything. And then, from our point of view, from a man's point of view, we looking at how you carrying yourself anyway. See, if a person is right, if a person is right, they're going to show it in their actions. They're going to show it in their life. How many women are really right when they choose that dog? Because being right ain't just winning some argument, but being right is just making a correct decision. So how many like got burned because they thought they were right about choosing that dude who turned out to be a dog? You made a mistake. You got to own up to it. See, the thing about if being right just says, you know what, I know everything and I can't, you can't teach me anything. But see, when you stop being teachable, you stop growing, you stop learning because somebody can't tell you something. Because one of the things, and I'll say this with me, I'm going to say this with me personally. I don't know. The only time I would think I'm right about something is if I had enough experience and have enough knowledge about it to say, you know what, this is right. Right? Or at least, and if I'm not sure, if I can't say it from a more objective thing, I'll just say, you know what, this is my perspective. And then I want to hear what your perspective is on it. Right? Because I'm open to hearing it. All right? But see, I've encountered too many women, too many men have encountered women who they don't want to listen. In fact, I did a video on it on my other channel, and I've already said, if you can't hear what I'm saying, I don't want to deal with you. Now, ladies, I know you want the guy. I know you have a valid opinion. It's valid. It's valid because it's your perspective. But it don't mean it's always right. And there's no shame to say, you know what, this dude taught me something. Look, ladies, I'm going to tell you something anyway. Men want to teach women stuff. They want to share their expertise. That's a man, period. That's why you get many men who like to mentor. You get many men who do become coaches of young people because they want to teach. They want to share with you. Our creativity is in our minds. And getting knowledge, and we want to share that knowledge. We want to hit y'all with some game. I'm serious. They want to hit you. I'm gonna tell y'all something now. Like, I've known a lot of strippers, right? I've known a lot of strippers. I've known strippers. I've known phone sex workers. In fact, this is something Malcolm X said in his autobiography about sex workers. A lot of times they don't get over just because they having sex with a dude. A lot of times they get over just because they listen to a dude, right? But see, you can't listen if you're talking and thinking your perspective is the right one. You know? Now, only if you saying this is what it is with myself, yeah. But sometimes women get to that thing, they need to be right about something that pertains to a man that a man would know better. And that's not going to work. that's not going to work. You actually hurting yourself. You got a man trying to give you some game or something. And when I say game, I mean just some life knowledge. You know. It's like you hurting yourself by not having the ability to sit there and listen. Just humbling yourself and just say, you know what, I don't really know this. In fact, that's one of the most powerful things you could say is, I don't know this. Right? That's one of the most powerful things you could say. It's like, I don't know. Right? So I need to learn it. Right? I need to learn it. I need to figure this out. Right? Seriously, that's the thing. In fact, it draws a man to you. Now, that's not to say you don't have expertise and stuff, right? And you express it. No, we want it because a smart man is going to listen to a woman who knows. But see, a lot of times women y'all ladies, y'all will get this thing where you think you right about something you have no idea about. That's the problem. Now, if you got expertise in the area, you've studied the area, you've lived the area, you've experienced the area, well, shoot, hey, you probably are right. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But then when you trying to like express something you don't know anything about it, that's where it catches up. I mean, shoot, that's not even, because I've heard men like on YouTube, I ain't gonna call any names, but they expressing opinions and talking about stuff they have no idea about, but they feel like, oh, I'm right. And it's like, you don't know anything about it. And that's the issue. Let it go, ladies. Let it go. Humble yourself. That man is trying to bring you something. The man trying to give you some men. Look, I'm gonna tell you what, ladies. I've said this in print. I said the secret to a woman really getting a man is making love to his mind. Part of making love to his mind is just listening. All right? And even in an argument, yes, you argue your position. But it's an argument really isn't about winning. You just expressing your position. And you can express that. You can express that in a way that, you know, gets your point across, which he will respect. But see, the need to be right, when you have a need to be right, that goes beyond actually being right. That's more about winning. You know, feeling like you got on top of it and, you know, sometimes it don't work. And I'm going to let you know a little secret. One of the best ways to attract a man is to be vulnerable, is to say, look, I don't know. It's magnetic to a man. It really is. It's magnetic to a man. And many men would love to say, like, have a woman just listen. Like I said about the sex workers, that's a big part of what they do. It's not the sex. You know, many men will pay these women just to listen to them. So, you know, let it go, ladies. Let it go. It's actually in your best interest to do that. So anyway, right, like I said, I'm going to be on vacation from the 28th through July 3rd. So y'all won't hear anything from me. So y'all have a good time and everything, okay? And I'll talk to y'all later. Peace and blessings.